Hi, everyone. Welcome to the September 2018 version of Living My Wellness Me Life. Another month already through. This month, we're really spotlighting inflammation. And of course, one of the biggest ways that we add inflammation to our bodies, that we have a variety in our environment, is through what we eat. Now, the main question of this particular vlog, that is a video blog post, is how much is enough? How many servings of fruits and vegetables do we need? Some people think 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, 6. Well, actually, we need between 9 and 13 servings of whole food, fruits and vegetables every day. How in the world can we eat this much? We need to be creative, thinking of ways to do it. But why do we need this much? This doesn't sound like the standard thing we grew up with, right? 30, 40 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Well, the reason is because, number one, a lot of our soil has been depleted. It doesn't have the same amounts of nutrition, vitamins and minerals that it had decades ago. And therefore, an apple today doesn't pack the same amount of nutrition as an apple did in the 1950s. We've depleted that amount, but we've also depleted it not just from what we're doing with our soil, but also from how we're processing our foods, how we're trying to preserve everything. All of the packaged items that we have, they actually give us a lot of chemical additions to our bodies, which means we need more vitamins and minerals to clean up the stuff that we're putting into it. So the standard American diet is one chapter of intestinal permeability causes and strategies, the new online course that we have done with Dr. Taryn Forbes. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into that. The standard American diet, also known as the SAD, standard American diet, is actually made for convenience, not for health. It has been redesigned over the past several decades to help us grow food faster, at greater amounts, bigger supplies, in easier ways to manufacture it, keeping it longer on the shelf life, making it more readily accessible that we can just push our shopping carts through, grab it off the shelves, throw it into our fridge or in our cupboards, and then go to it in a week or so when we need it. So it's been made for convenience, and we have forgotten that the main point of food is not to be convenient. The main point of food is to sustain a healthy life. 9 to 13 servings of vegetables we need today, not just because we need to keep up a level of health, but because the amount of processed foods with chemicals and whatnot that we're putting into our bodies need to be cleaned up. And that's what vitamins and minerals do. Vitamins and minerals clean up our bodies, and they also help build healthy structures. In other words, they work at the cellular level. Vitamins and minerals, we don't just take to feel good. We take them because they build cells. They help our blood continue to multiply. They build bones. They build tissue. They work to clean up the toxins in our system. That's what they do. They're the very basics. They help our DNA replicate. They help us grow new skin. They help our immune systems do what need to be done. And I think we've forgotten the essence of what vitamins and minerals are. We just look at them as a pill that we might pick up, at the local CVS or something. And actually, they're the main chemicals of our bodies. So we have to have vitamins and minerals. And A, if we're not eating enough of them, but B, we're also putting in a lot of chemicals into our system, we have to increase that amount. So how do we know how much is enough for us? That 9 to 13, notice it's a very wide range. If you've ever eaten 9 servings of vegetables and fruits in a day, you'll notice that that's a lot, and then try to add on yet another 4 servings somehow. The reason that is so vast is because we are all different. And I want to just say this as a quick aside. I know that there are a lot of folks watching who A, love the paleo diet, B, love the Mediterranean diet, C, love the vegan diet. Keep going. There is no one size fits all. What works for you is what's important. What is the best diet to help keep your level of health at an optimum level? That is detoxifying, getting everything out of your system to help prevent disease, and also repairing to make you feel better. That's the most important thing. So do you need 9 or do you need 13? or maybe you might need 14 or 8, but it's somewhere around in there that we know that we need. I recommend eating a wide variety here. And when I say 9 to 13 vegetables and fruits, we're not talking about 9 canned servings of canned peaches, right? Now, these are whole foods. They haven't had a lot of the sugars added. And we want you to consume vegetables and fruits in a 4-to-1. So for every 5 servings of vegetables and fruits you eat, 4 should be vegetables, 1 should be fruit. Why? Because fruit has a lot of sugar. And we really want to make sure that we get that variety of other phytonutrients that your body needs. So yeah, absolutely. Enjoy your fruit, but do that with every 4 vegetables that you consume. And then you've probably also heard the eat the rainbow. Add in a variety of colors. Why? Because different colored fruits, this is a very big generalization, but we've tried to simplify it to make it easy to add in vegetables into your diet. Different colored vegetables and fruits contain different phytonutrients. And these phytonutrients are the nutritional factors that our bodies need, that are the real yummy goodness. So you eat a variety of colors and you get a variety of phytonutrients that can all work together to do well. So eat a variety, aim for that 9 to 13, and then ask yourself how you feel. How do you do this? Number one, you got to be honest with yourself. What are you eating right now? Are you having a bagel and an egg for breakfast, and then maybe a sandwich with some chips for lunch, and then maybe a serving or two, a small salad, and maybe a little bit of broccoli for dinner? Well, that might count as 2, maybe, if you've had a really big salad. 3 servings, but 3 servings a day is not helping your body clean up what it needs to clean up and build what it needs to build. Clean and repair, clean and repair. That's the essence of going forward for a healthy life. This month, we've got a lot of great material in store for you. I really recommend that you watch the Ask the Doctor, again with Dr. Taryn Forbes, who we had on last month. This is from her course, Intestinal Permeability, Causes and Strategies, and this is about leaky gut, the myth and the science, and where the two have now transitioned in the past couple of decades. A lot of research covering this. Nutrition for our brains, for those of you who are really interested in brain health. Dr. Georgia Eady is one of my favorites in this. She's an MD who specializes in nutrition, but she's also a Harvard-trained psychiatrist, and she understands moods, thought processes, behavior, cognitive ability, and how nutrition can impact that. So make sure you catch her blog post. And then also, I wanted to take a look at this whole saturated fat controversy around coconut oil. Dr. Joshua Axe takes a look at the American Heart Association's overall assessment of coconut oil that came out last year. And he provided a really transparent and science-based, evidence-based, he uses a lot of science in it, research to show us, is coconut oil really friend or foe? And then lastly, we have a huge announcement, and that is that we are launching November 1st through the 21st, the Global Gratitude Summit. Very excited about this. We're pulling in professionals and experts from health and wellness. These are MDs, doctors of osteopathy, DCs, PhDs, who specialize in how gratitude, the scientific research behind it, impacts diabetes, how gratitude impacts cancer, how gratitude impacts mental health, how gratitude impacts behavior, weight loss, you name it, hypertension. So it's an interesting look. But then we've also included experts in business, how gratitude can motivate your employees or you as an employee. We've talked with some authors and some artists who have different specialties in their area. And the reason we wanted to pull all of these people together into one room is because we often have these vertical industries where all the people from healthcare or all the people from education or all the people from some spiritual practice get together, and there's a lot of great stuff going in each of these vertical areas, but it's not being pulled together into one. So that's what the Global Gratitude Summit is. Again, it's November 1 through the 21st, and you can sign up at www.globalgratitudesummit.com. Sign up, it's free. We'll have 1 or 2 speakers each day. That will be free the full day. You can listen to it at any time in that 24 hours. And every day we're going to have a different speaker or two, or possibly three, come on, different experts in these different fields to talk. We're very excited about the numbers of very renowned experts that we already have coming on. I've got to get the website updated so you can see how many people have already joined us with their headshots and their bio links. But check it out. We welcome you to do it. And otherwise, have a wonderful time enjoying this month's newsletter. And here's to your Wellness Me life.